Hi all, welcome to my channel, welcome to my world. This is the world of Wayne. It's a brand new week. Today I'm going to be doing stages 7 to 10 of the #Partworks release of Build the Ford Falcon. Okay, look, we've had some changes around the workshop. So Vincent's gone, and I'm about to bring down the Batinator. The Batinator's going to be back here again. In this stage, we did get a binder, so I've just put the binder there for the moment. And I think we're going to be working on the door, a wheel, and I don't know if we're starting the engine. I haven't really had a look at this, to be honest with you. But I do want to let you know that this is now available in the USA. I believe you can express your interest in Australia and obviously here as well. Now, if you do scan the QR code there or the video description, it should take you to the Ford Falcon site in your territory. So you'll be able to order that or express your order if you go into that as well. Now, another thing from #Partworks, which has just been announced on January the 8th in the UK. I'm not sure about elsewhere. Again, you will have to check that. Check out the video description, but you'll be able to order the Dalek. Now, if you remember, I built the trial version of the Dalek on the channel, but that is now going to be available. You're probably going to start seeing advertisements for it just after Christmas, but I believe that the first deliveries or the first parts that you'll see in your newsagents are going to be on the 8th of January, so that's coming as well. But I'm going to jump straight into this today, so without further ado, let's get cracking. So before I bring up the magazine, this is what we're working on, the door. Now, if you remember, we had just done the mechanism for the window, which looks like that. So bringing over stage 7, there's your recap done. As you can see, we've now got the door trim and some trim panels and a handle to put in. So we're going to be putting all of that together like that. So at the end, looks like we've almost got a finished door. We've just got some paneling, I'm guessing, to put over there. So this is the rest of the magazine. So let's get on this. Just looking at the bag here, this is stage 7. I'm trying to figure out how you know it's stage 7. Well, in tiny, tiny little letters there, as you can see, look, there's a number 7. That's how you can tell what pack you've got. Let's get all these open. And the first thing we're going to be creating is the handle, which means I need this little section here, and I do need the handle. And the handle is just going to be going into the hole here. So it's just a case of pushing that in. So that looks like that. Then this whole thing can go inside the door trim that I've got here. It's basically just going to go into this section here. There is a locating lug there to make sure that we put this in the right way. So that's going to go in there just like that. And then we just need to open this pack of, what screws are these? PS14 screws. Oh, I've got them here. As a matter of fact, I don't have them here. I'm going to have to use my own screw. Check this out. Look, I've got a bag, which I haven't even opened yet, with nothing in it. It's just got air in it. But I do have plenty of other screws, so 1 second. That was funny. Okay, right. I've got a screw to load that up here. Obviously, I know what screws look like. So if it's a plastic screw, it's going to have a thread on it, which is a lot more spread out. And I've got an idea of the length as well. So as you can see, that goes in perfectly. So I'm just going to put a little mat down here, even though I'm protecting this. I don't know why I'm protecting it, because I really want to muck this up. What I want to do is make sure that this window is all the way up, just like that there, because I'm now going to be putting this into place on top, just like that. Now it's held in with 3 screws in these holes here, just with these DS, is it O2? I think they're DS02, yep. Now this is going into the metal of the door, so I've put a bit of oil on my screwdriver, which is going to help get them all the way in. So I'll get all 3 of these in, and that is perfect. And then the only other thing to get there is the trim. Now this can only go in one way because the holes are spaced out for this, so I'm just going to line up. Let's do the middle hole first, then this end one. And then this end one over here. Run my finger all the way along it to make sure that that's flat. And there we go. That's that door trim in. And that's all there is to do in that stage. So, leading us on to stage 8, as you see, we've got the last parts of the panel there, and the armrest, and the window winding handle there, which looks just like this. So I'm guessing that's the door completed at the end of this stage. And here again is the rest of the magazine. Okay, so this is what all of those panels look like. Let's get these open. And the first thing I'm going to do is take the armrest here, and I'm going to be putting this into this part of the panel here. So we've got a locating lug at the top, get that one in. The bottom one's going in there, and this time it's PSO5 screws, which I've got in here. It's actually just one of these screws that I put in, and that's just going to go in there like that. We're going to be putting these panels now onto the car. So again, I'm going to keep this mat down here. The panel I've just created, which looks like that, is just going to go over the top of this. So I'm going to try and put the bottom in first, or the top. Let me have a look. Probably the top first, actually. Put the top in first, and then I'm going to try and wiggle this into place. This is going to be a bit fun. There you go. It does take some snapping in to get that in, but that's in just like that. Okay, what we want to do is on this section here, I want to put the winding net mechanism for the window. And this is what the handle looks like, and it has got a keyhole pattern, so we're just going to be matching that with a keyhole pattern that I've got here. And push that all the way down. And now this should operate the window, as you can see. Very good. So then to finish off the door, I've got another bit of trim here, which is just going to go on the bottom. And again, it's just a case of clipping that in. You heard that click, just like that. That is one completed door, looking just like that. So this could be a case of me doing two parts together here, because we've got the front right wheel, brakes and hub here. So we're going to be putting this together like that. We do have the tyre to go on as well, so that's how that's looking. And then what I'm going to do is I will just check the last one as well, because I think we've got a rim to go in as well. And this is the last stage, which is stage 10. And as you can see, we've got the rim here. Now we are creating the rim, and then I believe we're going to have a finished wheel like that. So it's probably best to actually put both of these together. Now coming in the next pack, we have got a wheel. So are we just creating the rim now? I think we're just creating the rim, putting the wheel on afterwards in the next pack. So I'll just get part 9 open first. It's actually a lot to do just for a rim, but I'm going to be putting the wheel hub and the caliper together. And the caliper is just going to go into this side, just here, like that. One of the cameras should have sorted that out. PS31 screw. This is a silver screw. And I'm going to screw that in. Now, it does need to go in that way. So that's how it's looking on this side here. So we're now going to be putting this disc in. Now this disc does have 2 lugs at the bottom and a hole. We're just going to be lining that up with the 2 holes here. So it's going around this way. Line up the first hole at the top and then push the lugs in either side. And 2. There we go. So that's in very tightly there. And then going to be putting the centre part of the hub in. That's just going to slot in the top and fit over the top of this one here. So now that's in just like that. And then I want to get the wheel that we worked on in the last pack. And if you don't know what that looks like that there. Just take the hub off for a second. And I'm going to be putting this through the centre of that section just like that. So lining everything up. There you go. That's fit perfectly. I need one of these DS04 screws. Using my bigger PH1 screwdriver just through this side to get that all the way in. Now we do want this tight, and the screw that we've just put in now is going to enable the magnet of the hub to clip into place just like that. So that is a finished wheel. So that means we are starting work on the other wheel that we're doing. So it's just the rim that we're doing here. And that means I'm taking this metal section here and the rim. I'm going to have the rim this way round. I'm just going to put that into position there. That looks good. I don't think there's any other way this needs to go round. Actually, 2 of them have keyhole patterns, so there is a way it goes. You've got a keyhole pattern on 2 of these. One of them doesn't, so that's what way this goes round. I want to hold this into place, but we're going to be doing that by piecing the top section in here. which goes on like that. And then I need these DSO2 screws again. And I've got 3 DSO2 screws just to put through here. Now I have put oil on these because it says DS, it does mean I'm going into metal. Once again, the reason I put oil on the screws is it's going to help you make it a lot easier to actually screw things into metal. Without it, you're going to get blisters, especially when there's a lot of screwing to do. And that's how we're going to be starting Mondays on the channel, because today is Monday. But there you go, that's the rim done. That's all there is to do in this pack. And obviously in the next stage, we are going to be putting the wheel on again. So we're going to be creating the 2 wheels now by the look of it. So there you go. That's a nice way to start the week, isn't it? So I'm going to be getting myself a little bit ahead this week. I'm going to try to, because so much is going on. I'm not actually here again on Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. So I'm going to try and get videos to cover that. I'm moving my Wednesday members stream to Tuesday, and there's going to be no Thursday live stream on account that I'm going to be over in Spain. So, but I will be back on the Friday. It's going to be a very busy week. I'm also conscious, if you remember my last video, I don't have any water or heat in the house. It's because I've got a new boiler coming on Tuesday, so I am going to try and get a video ahead for that as well, because I'm going to have to sit and babysit the guy who's going to be fitting the new boiler. But what a week, huh? I really hope you liked that video. If you did, please remember to give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed already, please remember to subscribe. Other than that, take care.